Good afternoon. We're here with Mr. John Burrows with American Construction and Plumbing. Hi John, how are you today?
I'm doing fantastic.
I understand today we'll be speaking about the removal of Chinese drywall.
That's correct. There's been somewhere between 3,000 and 5,000 homes in Southwest Florida built with either partially or full homes with Chinese drywall, also called defective drywall, Luann.
Okay, and the location we're at today is?
We're in North Fort Myers. This is a two-story home, almost 3,000 square feet, and our testing revealed that Chinese drywall was prevalent through the majority of this home.
And how do you actually do the testing, Mr. Burrows?
There are multiple ways to test. One is spot sampling, where you can take a small sample of drywall, send it off to the lab, and they'll tell us. Another way that I don't agree with is using an X-ray gun that will look for a certain mineral that's in the drywall, and that's called strontium. High levels of strontium indicates that that was mined from the mines that this Chinese drywall gypsum was removed. And using that machine, it'll determine how many pieces of Chinese drywall you have in the home.
And what are the health effects that Chinese drywall can cause?
Well, if you'll follow me, Luann, over here. This is the back side of the wall of the master shower. As you can see, you've got the hot and cold coming to the valve. This is the supply line after the mixing valve, and it goes up here. That's black. Now, see how that rubs off on my hand?
Yes, sir.
What do you think this is doing to your lungs if you live in this? Now, our federal government hasn't chosen to show this as a medical concern, but I wouldn't want my children breathing this air, let alone my wife or myself.
And that sign of the dark pipe is considered a sign of Chinese drywall?
That is one of the side effects. It corrodes metals. So the electrical wiring in this home has to either be resurfaced or it has to be replaced. If you'll follow me, we'll find an electrical outlet. This is a ground wire. As you can see, instead of being a bright copper finish, it's oxidized. Well, the problem with that is if that continues to happen, it's going to short and cause an electrical fire in a home. That's why this remediation must take place, and in every home throughout the country that's got Chinese drywall or defective drywall.
And how long do you think the remediation will take in this particular home?
This is going to be about a 60-day start-to-finish job. All right.
I understand, Mr. Burrows, that you have canine detection dogs also?
Yes, Leanne, we do. And the reason we have that is because years ago when this started being a problem in this area, I thought, why they've got canine dogs that detect drugs, that detect bombs, arson dogs, why can't we have dogs trained to detect Chinese drywall? And that, in fact, we did. And in this house, they confirmed as a testing that everywhere that you look to see the drywall removed, there was Chinese drywall. Except on this wall right here. In this wall, they did not find the scent on, and we're finding out why, because on the exterior wall behind us, it shows U.S. made. So for some reason, they chose to use United States drywall for the kitchen where they chose not to anywhere else. So our Chinese drywall dogs are able to determine on an inspection where in a home is a Chinese drywall and where it's not. So in some cases I found one job where the Chinese drywall was only in the garage, the rest of the house was fine. So we were able to save that client about $100,000.
And that's definitely a benefit of using the canine detective dogs.
Yes.